coming up with ideas on how do we become the entity that people can call when they're thinking about renovating, remodeling, building their home. A person they can come to for guidance and direction before the shit hits the fan, as they say. Yesterday, I had a couple who was brought in by a contractor. Actually, he's one of our clients, and apparently they engaged in the remodeling process. They hired a couple guys who said they were contractors and they would handle the whole thing. Well, it turns out the project is now 80% complete, and they were visited by contractor licensing and code enforcement. So now it's discovered that he's not a contractor, as he allegedly stated, and he was fined $2,000, second offense. But they do have a contractor who's willing to step in and be the contractor of record. Just so you know, when these type of things happen, the new contractor takes responsibility from the beginning, even if he didn't do the work, doesn't matter, in the eyes of building permit. That permit is owned by the contractor, not the owner, by the contractor. So anyway, that part was somewhat solved. Again, the job is about 80% complete. I asked them about the finances. They were not upside down in their situation, which they were lucky. They were paying the materials, they were paying the vendors directly. Well, not all of them, most of them. So I asked the question, is there anybody that he was supposed to be paying? And there was about 3 of them. And basically they were the MEPs, the mechanical, electrical, plumbing. So anyway, I informed them of what can happen now in the event that these people weren't paid. And if she paid the alleged contractor, she would have to pay again if the subs did not get paid. That's just part of the lien law. So we got past that. The other part is now they're living in a condo. They have a 100-year-old mom in Michigan who is desperately trying to get them back home. And of course, they're worried to death. And now because of all this, they're postponing the trip. And I informed them, I said, no need for that. You can leave and rest assured this will be taken care of. But of course, under the circumstances, I would understand their hesitation. It's normal. And I think that will unfold within a week. I would imagine then they would feel comfortable for them to leave. I think this is my goal, actually. They got their mom up there. That's more important. But again, they also have an unusable home down here. So I started thinking, how can we help prevent these situations? I'm on the code enforcement board, and I hear these stories. And aside from that our clients, and I often wonder if I can put a billboard with neon lights stating, look, if you got a problem, before you get into a problem, call me. I'll give you some guidance, some direction. A lot of times it's for free. So this is what I'm working on, trying to develop the ideas where I can provide that scenario, so that if you do run into a problem or you have a doubt, all you got to do is go to the website. There's a host of questions there. Questions might even answer your query. But obviously, people want the one-on-one, and that becomes kind of somewhat difficult when a lot of people want to have that one-on-one. But I'm trying to create the platform so that occurs. So again, if there's a scenario or situation where the project is going south, or something like this happens where now they find out they don't really have a contractor per se, and you could be out a lot of money, because in most cases you would already been given up more than 50% of the money if he's 80% complete. But the percentage of completion was not exceeded, so that was good. But again, it's not that it bothers me, but it bothers me more that I'm trying to figure out a way that I can be that entity, and that you know about us, so that you have somewhat of a defense vehicle, because by the time you get to the attorney, it's too late. So anyway, I hope this video helps. As you can see, I've got neighbors. So anyway, thank you. And if you have any questions, feel free to contact us through the website. www.crowndevelopmentinternational.com.